Let's talk about something that's been bothering me for a while. There are certain myths about Black people that we tend to embrace. One of them is Black don't crack. Now look, I love a celebration of Black folks, but this conventional wisdom opens up the door for ageism and discrimination based on looks, under the guise of Black empowerment. A part of this mythology of Black folks never aging is science-based. Dark skin contains melanin that blocks UV rays. That means that Black people age about 10 years slower than white folks. But to my mind, the primary function of Black don't crack is to discourage people from getting comfortable with an already hard part of life, aging. So I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I decided that I finally wanted to discuss it because a couple of days ago, Harriet posted this image of Kelly Williams, who played Laura Winslow on Family Matters, along with her co-star Jaleel White, who played Steve Urkel. And I saw so many comments talking about her appearance and her weight, and I was confused because Kelly looks like a 40-something Black woman to me. Y'all, let's be real. This woman is not a teenager and we shouldn't expect her to look like one. Though a lot of us can point to Black folks in our lives who look 30 at 50 or 50 at 70, that can't be the expected norm. And I really don't know who y'all are fronting for. Especially on Instagram, we can see your pictures. Most of us live among beautiful, brilliant Black people who are regular looking. We're not all Denzels, we're not all Angela Bassett's. That's okay. Furthermore, we all know elders who are vibrant and youthful in spirit, but they look like elders. They have wrinkles, sagging skin, gray hair. They might be a little heavier than they were in their 20s and 30s. That's what happens. So why you'd go out of your way to shame someone for what happens naturally is beyond me. And the real losers here are women. A culture that prizes youth and fears aging pits women against each other. For what? Meanwhile, men get to walk around with dad bods and no visible hairlines and still be sex symbols. Believing that you're going to evade time or nature because of your race is delusional. Getting older is a privilege. Furthermore, all this talk about aesthetics diverts our attention away from the very real damage structural racism does to the body. Because even if we're looking good on the outside, our insides are breaking down. Research shows that internally, Black women age 7.5 years faster than white women. And we have to talk about how much of our ability to fight aging relies on our access to resources. Again, I know that we all know poor Black people who look amazing. But if you have a poor diet because you live in a food desert, or you're continually stressed because of residential segregation, why would you compare yourself to somebody who has an assistant, a dermatologist, a nutritionist, and all the rich people juices and berries? And to be real, even celebrities can't escape aging. We don't want to see women get older. I mean, even in movies, middle-aged men are regularly paired with younger actresses as love interests. It's important for us to share and celebrate images of older people, non-celebrities, non-Instagram models. I love when a famous person like Tracee Ellis Ross says something like this.
I wanted to get older.
That's right.
I thought that the lines on a woman's face were evidence of her story.
That's right.
And the life that she had lived. And I got so excited that I have these under my eyes now. Do you understand what I have done to get these? I mean, I have lived a life. I am, you know what I mean? And so I think it is part of Hollywood, it's part of our country, it's part of our world, and that's what all of us are doing. We're attempting to say, nah, no. It doesn't matter if you don't like that I'm 40 or you don't like that there's a little wrinkle above my knee. Like, I'm good. Like, I own my cellulite and I own me.
Listen, I understand that rhetorically we think we're getting a leg up on racism with a phrase like Black don't crack. But let's think about all the other forms of marginalization we're perpetuating along the way. Intersectionality. Also, stop holding women to these ridiculous beauty standards and stop getting mad when they get surgery in response to them. That's it. See you next time.